It is neither strength nor speed, but rather the eagle's keen observation and precise timing that determine the outcome of every hunt. Across diverse environments, eagles consistently turn fleeting moments into decisive advantages. So, what enables the eagle to recognize the exact instant when its prey no longer has a chance to react? High within the canopy of Central and South American rainforests, a movement amidst the branches catches the eye. These monkeys dwell in the treetops, rarely descending to the ground to avoid predators. Living in troops, they maintain a vigilant watch and communicate through sounds and gestures. Danger is usually detected early until a threat closing in from above shatters the stability of the entire troop. In that moment of disrupted order, a single individual becomes the target of a tightening pursuit. The eagle maintains its distance, tracking every leap and constantly adjusting its angle of approach to shrink the monkey's safety zone. When a gap between the branches opens wide enough, the bird tucks its wings and dives with decisive force, shifting from pursuit to direct impact. From the instant of impact, the encounter enters a decisive phase. Unable to take flight immediately, the eagle must drag its prey from a precarious position to maintain the upper hand. The monkey struggles fiercely but cannot break free. The eagle gradually establishes control, driving the encounter toward its inevitable conclusion. Across the vast, snowy expanse of North America, a sudden movement breaks the silence. A red fox emerges, a creature that thrives in environments ranging from dense forests to the suburbs. Weighing between 10 and 15 pounds and capable of speeds reaching 30 to 32 miles per hour. It moves with agility, accelerating and darting in zigzag patterns. Yet, amidst this movement, a threat begins to materialize from above. High in the air, a golden eagle tightens its circle, locking on to the exposed target. Plunging rapidly from hundreds of feet up, it adjusts its angle of approach before tucking its wings to accelerate into a steep dive below. The fox shifts direction, repeatedly speeding up and swerving, but the gap closes with every stride as the eagle's descent nears the point of impact. In that split second, the outcome is sealed. The eagle extends its talons, seizing and subduing its prey in a single, decisive strike. On the open snow, the advantage of position and timing dictates the entire encounter, while the balance of the struggle is maintained through instinct, speed, and precise decision-making. Amidst the hot, arid landscape of North America, a movement catches the eye, setting the stage for a new encounter. Highly adaptable, snakes are widely distributed, thriving in temperatures ranging from freezing, 32 degrees, to the scorching heat of the desert, 182 degrees. Do not be deceived by their seemingly sluggish pace while they typically slither at speeds of 3 to 8 kilometers per hour. Their strikes are lightning fast, often leaving little time for a reaction as every movement above is closely tracked. From high above, the eagle maintains its distance, observing the snake's every slithering movement across the ground. It adjusts its position with each pause and advance of the snake, narrowing the angle of approach. When an opening appears, the eagle descends, tucking its wings to dive at full speed. Below, the snake coils and snaps its head upward, ready to counterattack, pushing the confrontation to a critical climax. The cobra survives. The eagle abandons the hunt. In that moment of confrontation, the counter-strike is swift enough to force the predator to retreat and keep its distance. On the open ground, the advantage lies not only in speed, but also in the timing of the strike, a dynamic that maintains the balance of survival. On the near vertical slopes of the American West, a movement against the rock face catches the eye. Mountain goats thrive in this region, adapted to the semi-arid terrain and steep cliffs. Their sturdy, muscular bodies and split hooves, featuring rubbery pads for exceptional grip, provide such stability that any approach from above quickly becomes a risky endeavor. When an opening appears on the rocky slope, an aerial attacker instantly seizes the chance. The eagle dives straight in, latching onto the adult goat's back, but immediately encounters unexpected resistance. Instead of panicking, the prey maintains its balance and stands firm, dragging both of them into a slide that causes the situation to spiral out of control. As the grip fails, the outcome shifts decisively. The eagle is forced to release its talons to avoid being dragged down with its prey. The mountain goat holds its ground and survives. This disparity concludes the encounter, maintaining the balance of survival and the flow of energy in nature. Beneath the vast waters of the Great Lakes system and North American rivers, movement stirs in the depths. Fish range across the United States, adapted to life in Great Lakes, rivers, and cold waters. Having survived for hundreds of millions of years, They respond to currents and environmental cues, yet this very reliance leaves them vulnerable to a danger closing in from above, often unseen until it is too late. Above the surface, the eagle maintains a steady flight path, constantly adjusting for light reflections. Rather than diving immediately, it reads the movement below, waiting for the perfect moment. As the fish nears the surface, the eagle tucks its wings, accelerates, and plunges with precision, shifting the encounter from observation to direct contact. The instant resistance is met. The dynamic changes. Dragged across the water's surface, the eagle holds fast to its prey, beating its wings furiously to control its trajectory. Overcoming the drag, it turns the tide in its favor, hauling the fish toward the shore where the outcome is sealed and the cycle of nourishment continues. Amidst the vast landscapes of Alaska and Canada, a subtle movement signals an impending confrontation. Wolves roam expansive territories ranging from 120 to over 600 square miles, perfectly adapted to harsh environments. They do not hunt haphazardly. Their actions are calculated and disciplined, relying on tight coordination within the pack. The defining factor here is not raw speed, but instinctive reaction, a reflex that allows the predator above to instantly lock onto its target's movements. Maintaining a steady altitude, the eagle tracks its target as the young wolf strays from the pack's protective formation. Rather than rushing in, the bird constantly adjusts its flight path to match the wolf's stride, gradually tightening the angle of approach. When the opening is right, the eagle tucks its wings, gathers momentum, and dives straight down. Below, the wolf wheels around, snapping and thrashing in a desperate struggle as the moment of impact arrives. The outcome is decided the instant the gap closes. The eagle latches on, securing its position and maintaining control from the very first strike. The wolf fights back but cannot alter the inevitable result, and the encounter concludes in favor of the predator that seized the initial advantage. In the natural world, every outcome plays a vital role. From the first movement to the final moment, every action sustains the flow of energy, a cycle where nutrients are transferred to ensure the continuity of life. Across the forests and mountainsides of North America, deer range from eastern woodlands to semi-arid regions, adapting well to diverse terrains. While not a predator itself, the deer possesses a keen sense of direction and detects danger through sound and scent. However, its reaction is often delayed when the threat descends from above. High overhead, The eagle maintains its altitude, locking onto its target and constantly adjusting its flight path to match the deer's unsteady, stumbling gait. It does not rush the dive but tightens its approach angle, waiting for the perfect moment. As an opening appears, the eagle tucks its wings, accelerates sharply, and plunges downward. Meanwhile, the young deer thrashes and kicks frantically, struggling to escape the rapidly descending pressure. Once the gap is closed, the outcome is sealed instantly. The eagle latches on with its talons, securing its position and maintaining control from the initial strike. The young deer fights back fiercely but cannot break free, and the encounter concludes swiftly, providing the vital nourishment needed for survival in the wild. Across the open waters of North American lakes and wetlands, a coordinated movement draws the eye. Canada geese congregate in large numbers on lakes, rivers, and in urban parks, favoring open areas near water. They live in flocks with a clear social structure, featuring designated sentinels and protectors, ensuring that any aerial anomaly is quickly detected. The pursuit is relentless. Each close approach erodes the prey's reaction time, rather than striking immediately. The eagle applies constant pressure from above, forcing the goose to dive repeatedly. After several rounds of evasion, the goose's resurfacing slows, and that brief lag creates the opening for the decisive strike. When the opportunity arises, the outcome is sealed swiftly. The eagle dives at the perfect moment, seizing and subduing its prey right on the water's surface. The goose has no time for another dive, and the chase concludes, the eagle having capitalized on the advantage it built. The transfer of nutrients sustains the eagle's energy and ensures its continued survival within the ecosystem. In every dive, the eagle brings not only speed, but also the result of observation, calculation, and timing. Those fleeting moments determine who survives and who becomes a source of energy for another. For in nature, victory belongs not to the strongest, but to the one who makes no mistakes. Amid misted tropical forests and sun-scorched fields, the king cobra appears as a symbol of authority and pure survival instinct. It is not only the longest venomous snake in the world, but also a keeper of order in the food chain. Its journey is more than the story of a predator. It is a vivid portrait of the line between strength, patience, and survival. The king cobra Ophiophagus. Hana is the longest venomous snake on Earth. It lives mostly in tropical forests and bamboo thickets of South and Southeast Asia. An adult measures from 10 to 18 feet and weighs around 20 pounds. Body color varies with habitat. Brown, olive, or black are common, with faint bands running along the body. King cobras are solitary and active by day and night. They detect prey by sensing ground vibrations and by using the tongue to sample scent in the air. Despite their size, they avoid people and strike only when threatened. Beyond the mongoose, the Cape ground squirrel can also challenge a king cobra. An adult measures about 18 inches and weighs nearly 3 pounds. They live in groups and dig deep burrows to escape daytime heat. They keep watch by standing upright and giving short alarm calls when danger appears. Their collective instinct helps protect the colony and young. On a sweltering afternoon, a king cobra, about 12 feet long, hunts through dry grass near a squirrel burrow. The snake moves closer. The female squirrel signals the alarm. She bounds out and kicks up dust to blind the intruder. The fight grows tense when a mongoose arrives after hearing the commotion. Hunting drive and chance of a meal pull it in. It is also a chance to remove a shared threat. On the hot ground, the showdown is brief yet intense. The cobra strikes with accuracy. The mongoose slips past with nimble turns. The squirrels use the time to retreat deep into the burrow and secure the young. Each species follows its own survival script. No side gains total control. In nature, the outcome is set not only by strength or speed, but by deterrence and by the limits that let different lives coexist. The reticulated python is the longest snake in the world. It lives in dense forests and swamps of Southeast Asia. An adult can exceed 20 feet and weigh more than 200 pounds. It has no venom, yet its coils are immensely strong. It ambushes near water and uses speed and crushing power to subdue prey within minutes. In thick jungle, a 14-foot king cobra confronts a young, reticulated python. The python stirs, turns, and tries to coil its rival. The battle tilts toward the cobra. Its neurotoxic venom overwhelms a small, inexperienced python. Minutes pass. The toxin spreads and the python weakens. The king cobra begins to swallow its prey. The forest falls quiet. Afternoon light filters through the canopy and gleams on the cobra's brown gold scales. The hunt is over. Deep in the heavy air of the jungle, the king cobra prevails. It is proof of the survival instinct and the power of a ruling serpent. Across a dry plain that runs to the horizon under a brutal sun, a tall bird strides through yellow grass. This is the secretary bird. It is the only raptor that can kill snakes with its legs. It stands nearly 4 feet tall and weighs about 9 pounds. Its long legs deliver kicks over 50 foot-pounds. It does not need to fly to rule the ground. Gray, white, and black plumage, a lifted crest, and blade-sharp eyes give it the look of a lightly armored warrior. Through the wavering grass, another shape appears. A king cobra moves in silence. The clash lasts only a few breaths. The cobra surges with hood raised and fangs ready. Before it can strike, the bird's legs hammer down. A precise blow lands on the snake's head with a dry crack that echoes over the empty field. The bird lowers its head, grips the snake with its beak, and begins to swallow. The fight ends as so many do. Swift, decisive, without malice. In this world, survival is the art of precision. Today, the king cobra becomes the noon meal of the bird with the legs of death. Monitor lizards are large reptiles found across parts of Asia and Africa. An adult can reach 6 feet and weigh over 40 pounds. They have powerful legs, long tails, and strong jaws. Many live near rivers, lakes, or marshes, where they dig burrows for shelter and egg laying. Females guard the eggs until they hatch and often hide them in soil or leaf piles to keep the temperature stable. In a thin forest near a river's edge, the scent of fresh eggs drifts through the air and draws a hunting king cobra. The monitor senses movement. It pivots, lowers its body, and hisses a warning. The snake keeps a careful distance and moves in with measured steps. Heat, earth, smell, and heavy breath fill the tight space. As the lizard tires, the snake sees an opening. It slips to the side and closes on the nest. The fight ends quickly. In the heavy noon, the hunter reaches its goal and feeds on the eggs. It is a clear sign of the unbroken law of survival. The mongoose is a small, agile animal with lightning-quick reflexes found across South Asia and Africa. It is famous for resisting snake venom thanks to a special neural mechanism that reduces the effects of many neurotoxins, including those of the king cobra. On a quiet morning across open grasslands in southern India, a band of mongooses searches for food. Suddenly, a king cobra, about 14 feet long, slides out from a nearby clump of grass. The cobra strikes fast. Its head shoots forward with precise aim as it tries to seize one of the group. The mongooses respond with speed. The clash becomes a chain of short, exact tactical moves from both sides. The king cobra holds the advantage in length and reach. The mongooses hold the advantage in numbers and reaction speed. Every movement matters. Do you think a small mongoose can defeat the king of cobras? King cobras live alone and seek each other only in the breeding season. When a territory is breached, they become fiercely defensive. Fights between two king cobras are rarely meant to kill. They aim to set dominance and claim the ground. Each wrap and each raised hood warns that this place already has an owner. Near a small village in southern India, a male nearly 15 feet long detects an intruder. Another large male is moving in. The contest begins. They do not rush to bite. They lock and wrestle using body strength to force the other down. After a few minutes, one gains leverage and pins the rival low. The loser withdraws into the grass. No blood is shed. Only hard breathing and watchful stillness remain. The winner slides slowly around the area to reaffirm its claim. From wet forest to sun-dried grassland, every encounter of the king cobra reveals a fixed law of nature. In each clash, whether with the quick mongoose, the giant python, or another cobra, it stands as a symbol of balance and boundary. No creature wins forever. The king cobra, in the end, remains the image of quiet power. It is proof of the harsh and proud beauty of the natural world.